Right, good morning from a wet and cold Wynberg Boys High School for the final day of the Wynberg Winter Festival. Up this morning we have Hoek under 19A versus Vallei under 19B. Both sides have tasted much success over the course of the festival, and I'm sure both teams would like to end the festival with a victory. Both teams are just in their huddles, in their sheds, having the final words from the coach before they run out in their respective colours. Hoek playing in their red and white strip, Vallei in their traditional blue and white. Hopefully the weather won't dampen the spirits of both sides. We look forward to some running rugby. Now, the success of the festival is giving these young referees an opportunity to show what they have on a live stream as well, so they can analyze their game in the upcoming weeks. But also for a lot of our Wynberg referees are also part of the festival, so for them to get a couple of games under their belts before the rugby season starts will be great for them as well to learn from it. We apologize for the delay of the kickoff. As in Cape Town, when it starts raining, everything slows down to a couple of kilometers. Vallei look ready to run on. Waiting on Fisher, who are just having a couple more words of wisdom before they take to the field. There's a lot of energy and passion in schoolboy rugby down in the Cape, and let's see what these two sides have to offer this morning as they run out. Vallei playing towards the north, and Hoek playing towards their home valley of Hoek. Vallei just doing a little haka there to get things going. Hoek having their last, captain having the final words before we get this game, first game on the Horth, underway. Vallei will be kicking off. They'll be playing the first half into the wind this morning, as in Cape Town the wind comes and the rain comes from the northwest. And the whistle is blown for the final day of the Wynberg Winter Festival. The ball bounces just before touch. It will be a line-out Hoek ball. Oh, there must have been a slight touch there as the AR signal Vallei ball. Short and line-out here. Vallei win it, pass it. They're crashing it up here. Just inside of the Hoek 10. Oh, there's a slight knock on there by Blue. Hoek have the ball. What will they do with the ball here? Remember, conditions are wet. Probably kick into space, play for space. Yeah. Oh, great kick. Oh, good Hoek. There's no one on the blind. And Vallei look to counter. Oh, missed tackle there. He's lost the ball into touch. Line out. Hoek ball. Oh, my mistake. Great counter attack there from Vallei down the blind side. Vallei win the line out. A bit scrappy there, but we'll take it up. Great bust in the middle there for Vallei. It's the fly half. Vallei have a bit of an overlap if they can use it. Hoek did well there defensively to spread out to stop the overlap. Oh, good tackle there. Another crash up. Big bustling run here. Vallei like using their runners. Great ball by the 10. He draws. And Hoek have taken him nicely into touch there. Great defense so far from Hoek. They've managed to slow down the boards fast enough to defend out wide. Hoek need to clear. They need to win this line out and clear into touch. It throws to the back jumper. Somehow Parow have got the ball. Was that legal? Big pass. Fisher, their defense again has proven to be a thorn in the Vallei attack. Looks like a pod is ready there for setup. Drives, big leg drive there. Big leg drive over the advantage line for Fisher. Again, Vallei seems to have ripped the ball there. Hands, they've got to overlap if they use it. This looks like surely it's going to be a try. Can Fisher defend it? Big tackle. AR says it's not out, so it's a try awarded for Vallei. Great run there. Making use of the overlap. Fisher got just getting a bit sucked in on the outside, and Vallei have exploited this to get the first try of the morning. A tough kick on the corner on the 22. Ball just under AR flag, stay down. Fisher have been their own worst enemies, losing the ball either in contact or it's being easily ripped. They need to sort out their defense out wide, otherwise Vallei will attack that space all day. Fisher kick off deep. And Vallei clear into space. Great kick rolling into touch from inside his 22. Takes play to just outside into the Fisher half. Great exit by Vallei. Cool, calm and collected. Put the pressure back on Fisher. A wayward pass there from Fisher. Fisher looked to straighten a hard run there. A ball has been called. Fisher will have to use it. Fisher lose the ball in the ball. Turnover, Vallei ball. This leads us to the first scrum of the morning. I'm sure both sides would like to get the upper hand at the first scrum. Vallei look to be running hard. They don't mind the wet conditions, looking to spread the ball, play. Great scrum there, solid. The 10 knocks it on. Ball. I was just thinking that the players were standing a bit too far from each other in these wet conditions. The ball's going to be playing with soap. Boys have to sort of judge the pass, coming a bit closer to help the scrum off. But what a perfect attacking opportunity now for Fisher. First scrum was solid. Let's hope they can use this as a base to launch an attack from. Obviously, scrum setting in these conditions will be quite tricky, a bit slippery. Vallei have won themselves a free kick. They look to tap wide. He takes the space on well. Looks to support. Vallei quick to at the ruck. Vallei lose the ball backwards. Another wayward pass, but cleaned up well by their burly forwards. Now again, quick ball. Vallei knock on their 10, knocks on. Slight knock on there. It's exciting to see Vallei using the width of the field, running rugby in these conditions. It's exciting for the fans and their supporters who have come through for the past 3 days. Vallei really need someone to ignite a spark in their side, just to get that confidence and the momentum going forward. Another solid scrum there. Great run. Oh, slightly forward there. The ref calls it forward pass, but good to see that Vallei are looking to attack, even though they're inside their half. That was a great break, but unfortunately, pass slightly forward. Again, Vallei look to use the scrum as a launching pad. They've taken the ball up. They've got over the advantage line. Penalty advantage being played to Vallei. Vallei do not make use of the advantage, so we'll come back for the penalty. They look to kick for the corner. Vallei have had all the possession and territory this morning, and you can see the confidence they're playing with. This is something that Vallei really need. Vallei need to put the ball in Vallei half so that they can also attack and just build some momentum in their game. They'll be under pressure at this line out. Vallei managed to win their line out, but the referee says that the ball was not thrown in straight. Vallei get away with the scrum inside their 22. Now they've chosen for the line out. They've opted for the line out. For ski throw, you can either have your own line out or you can take a scrum, and they've chosen the line out. Great line out there. And Vallei look to exit. Not too many meters, but at least the ball is out. And once again, they'll be on the defense, on the defensive inside their 22. Vallei knock on at the line out. It will be a scrum to Vallei. And it's the second time that Vallei has got out of jail. They need to make sure that they get some territory on this kick so we can start playing in Vallei half. Scrum time is really chewing up the clock. In these conditions, obviously, it's wet underfoot, so the props and the locks have to get a good footing. If they don't, the referee will call for a reset. There was an early engage there by Vallei. Fisher get the free kick. Surely they'll be looking to get as many meters on this touch finder. They look to tap and go and kick it out. Good touch finder. Fisher really need to take the confidence from, upsetting the line out, getting a few knock-ons by Vallei inside their, inside their own 22. So they really need to capitalize on Vallei's mistakes now and build some momentum going forward into the game. Vallei win the line out. Great pick up there in the wet conditions by Fisher. Fisher need to use the ball now. Again, the pod takes it up. Great run. That's the confidence that Fisher need are looking for. The last few minutes Fisher have got away, so they need to take this confidence. They need to get the ball out. Oh, great offload there. Referee says backwards. Fisher still in possession of the ball. The pod is formed. They're going blind. They're taking the blind space. Great carry there by Fisher. Another run, another great run there by Fisher. Fisher running it wide. Centre bringing it back in. Just a couple of missed tackles there by Vallei. Another pod set up to take it up the middle. Fisher have done well to keep control of the ball in these couple of phases. Another big run there, straight through. With this momentum, you can see the confidence Fisher playing with. Fisher to spread it wide again. Oh, solid hit there by Vallei. And Vallei have won the penalty. For holding on there. I don't know if the fetcher was supporting his body weight. Might be hard done by. But a great passage of play there for Fisher. You can see when they got the ball in hand, they've been playing with a bit of confidence now. And unfortunately, they gave away a penalty. And Vallei looked to kick the ball into touch. Oh, Fisher win the line out. So they've made many yards. What can they do with the ball now? Again, the pod is set up straight through the middle. Fisher need to get the ball wide. They're playing with positivity. They're playing with confidence. Again, Vallei on the counter. Manages a great offload there. Manages to stay in. Fisher got off their feet at the lineup. At the ruck. Vallei looking to ball a couple of phases. They've got some big forwards carrying the ball. Scrum half looks to offload to the 10. Good hands in these wet conditions down the right-hand touch. Vallei have done well to keep the ball and keep the ball inside play. Ball was slightly lost forward there by Vallei, but the ref was blinded, couldn't see. And they have won the penalty, Vallei, for falling off the feet at the breakdown. Just informing the players that they need to stay on their feet at the breakdown. But a great passage of play by Vallei. Yes, they absorbed a bit of the pressure, but you can see what they've done. They won the penalty. They kicked it into touch. Then they won the ball again from at the breakdown, and they've been playing with confidence. Once again, Fisher are where they started a few minutes ago, back in their half on the 5 meter. Vallei lineouts have been a bit wayward in the last couple of minutes. And this has really allowed Fisher to stay in the game. Fisher have opted for the lineout. The lineout has been good. The hooker has found the jumper. Once again, a bit can't be easy with the slippery hands and slippery ball. And Fisher looked to clear. Big boot. And they managed to get out of their 22. Knock-on advantage for Vallei. Fisher losing the ball in the tackle. Oh, great run there by Vallei through the middle, getting well over the advantage line. The scrum half just caught up there, and referee playing advantage. Fisher offside there. Vallei tap and go, but not on the mark. Referee points to where the ball must be taken from. Vallei will look to tap and go. Great hit there by Fisher. Fisher need to get their spacing corrected. Vallei have an overlap here. Will they get the ball down out wide? Oh, lateral running there, but he managed to straighten. Great carry there through. It's a couple of meters short now for Vallei. And there by Vallei. Vallei don't make use of the advantage, so the referee goes back for the penalty. I think the referee's just going to have a few words here with the Fisher captain. Too many penalties inside the red area. Vallei, look, they've set up another tap and go pod. Oh, a bit of a mix up there. And a great try. The Vallei penalty setup really bamboozled the Fisher defense. Taking the ball the blind side, and Vallei score a 5-pointer. Fisher really need to get their hand on the pull to build the momentum and confidence we saw them play with earlier. And discipline has been letting them down. Discipline and losing the ball. They need to look after the ball, but obviously in these conditions it's tricky. Solid strike by Vallei, earned them the extras. 12-0 to Vallei. Fisher look to restart. Great kick-off there by Fisher, just into space, gets their players up there to make the tackle, and they've won the ball. Fisher just not communicating correctly with the pods there. They lose the ball forward. Scrum, Vallei. Fisher have been their own worst enemies this morning, losing the ball in critical areas just to gain some momentum and confidence. Vallei look to attack from inside their 22. Yeah. Referee awards a penalty. Fisher offsides at the breakdown. And it looks like the referee will be giving the player a yellow card for not adhering to his instructions before the try. Too many penalties here by Fisher. Vallei, fine touch. Which Vallei have done really well this morning, making use of the penalties. They're kicking deep into touch. They're gaining much territory in which they can launch an attack from. Fisher really need to tidy up their discipline if they would like to stay in the game. Great line out there by Vallei. Not such a great pass backwards. Oh, big hit there by Fisher. Vallei attacking the right-hand side. Great feet there by the winger. But he loses it forward. Scrum down, Fisher. Fisher really need to use something from the scrum. They really need to inspire they really need something special just to build that confidence, build that positivity amongst the players, keep their heads up. Great scrum there. Oh, again, an unforced error. Penalty for knock on, and the Fisher play in front, playing it. Vallei look to play quickly, tap and go. Big hit there. Was it late? But Vallei look, they're playing with confidence. This could be a try. Big handoff there. Nice offload. Just forward. Every time Vallei get their hands on the ball, they ignite. They've got big ball carriers. They get over the advantage line, which just gives them the front foot ball that they're looking to attack from. Once again, an unforced error by Vallei gives Fisher a chance to breathe and to look to get this ball exit into touch. Big scrum there by Fisher. Wayward pass. Fisher managed to handle the pressure, but Vallei at the breakdown have stolen the ball. No defenders there. Vallei should be a try here if they exploit the blind side. The 10 wants to cut back into play. They had an overlap down the left. But again, Fisher win the ball. By a knock on there. Vallei lose the ball forward. Scrum, Fisher. Fisher are not holding onto the ball as well as they would like. And a couple of wayward passes have made it difficult for their backs to hold on to. Fisher looks to break. They get tackled. Fisher just trying to make some space there for their 10 to clear. Carrying it up a bit, a nice carry there by Fishhook. Every meter helps the 10 exit. The 10 looks to clear, and he finds touch just on the 22, or inside the 22, should I say. Parel have looked to use the shorter line out. But Fishhook win it. But a slight knock on there by Parel and then by Fishhook. So we scrum on the 15, Fishhook ball. Another big scrum there. The scrums have been good when they haven't had to be reset. Wayward pass against Fishhook. Managed to pump his legs, get over the advantage line a bit there. Fishhook will look to... Oh, good feet there by the 10 down the blind. Oh, he steps inside. Great break. This is what we're talking about. Fishhook well outside the 22 now, encroaching on their 10. Penalty advantage for Fishhook as Parel found themselves offside. But great feet there by the 10. Orthodox would have been to kick it out. But he uses his feet, steps 1, steps 2, steps 3, and cuts back inside. And Parel can't keep that penalty inside. That penalty kick inside, it will be line out, Fishhook. It just shows you what a bit of confidence can do to a side. A couple of seconds ago, they were defending their 5-meter line, and now they're inside the Parel half. Fishhook need to use this. They need to put points on the board before half-time. The line outs. Fishhook were offside from a knock-on at the line out. Parel looked to run it, draw it. Referee playing advantage to Parel. This could be another card for Fishhook. Fishhook's poor discipline has really let them down when they've been in positions in which they could attack. They have shown that with ball in hand, they can do something special with it, but just their poor discipline has let them down once again. And Parel will look to tap and go. Good box kick there by Parel. Well handled by Fishhook. Fishhook again steps down. We've seen some good footwork by Fishhook. Unfortunately, that time he's ran out a bit of space, and Parel managed to bundle him into touch. Parel, good line out there. Good carry. Ball well presented. The Parel 9 hasn't really, and the 10 haven't really communicated well. The 10's really struggled to get his hand on the ball cleanly. Oh, Parel exploiting the blind side. Unfortunately, a hand in there by Fisher stops the inside pass. Fisher survive. Penalty, Fisher for high tackle by Parel. It looks like the Parel will be receiving a card, yellow card. He'll be spending the next 10 minutes in the sin bin. And Fisher kicking to touch from the penalty. It's a pity to see yellow cards, 2 yellow cards this morning in the first game. We want to see 15 on 15, and poor discipline by both sides has resulted in a player from each side being sent off this morning. Good line out there by Fisher. Fisher 10. The 12 inside 10 to grid run there, well over the advantage line. Fisher again making use of the pods. Fisher looked to attack again through the 10 again. You created havoc earlier, looks to pass. Oh, I couldn't find a supporter, not holding the tackle. Allowed to get up and play. Fisher needed to use this just before the halftime break. No one wants to play. Fisher have to be quicker at the breakdown. They have to get the ball out. This just helps Parel get their defensive patterns correct. Fisher upright there, but they still managed to get over the advantage line. Again, a couple of good meters gained on the blind side. But Fisher will need to attack now. The 10, Twinkle Toes, has done really well this morning. Cuts back inside, but he loses the ball in tackle. Centre. Fisher have really let themselves down on numerous occasions this morning with their poor hands. And with that knock-on brings half-time. As I've said throughout the first half, Fisher have really been their own enemies. When they've had ball in hand, they've looked good, and they've either given away a penalty or they've lost the ball in contact. But some great breaks there by the Fisher 10, carving up. But unfortunately, he couldn't find any supporters on his inside or outside. Parel have really used their big ball carriers to get well over the advantage line and use the Fisher's poor defense in their favor. They've managed to kick into touch, in which they could launch out wide, and Fisher have been sucked in on numerous occasions, and which has resulted in Parel exploiting the overlap.
Chill house mix. I can't get no sleep. I see you in paradise. I see you in paradise.
first and Parel under 19B about to get underway. Fishhoek, hopefully at the break, have spoken about discipline, spoken about how they're going to hold on to the ball better. If they really want to get into this game, they have to strike first in the second half. The whistle has gone for the second half. Parel ready over the advantage line. No defenders there by Fishhoek. Parel looked to play into space, but it's been covered by the Fishhoek 15. Good feet, good feet. Oh, loses the ball forward. That's what we spoke about before the half kicked off. Fishhoek really need to look after the ball better. They're hampering their chances of putting points on the board. If they cannot do the basics correct, holding on in tackle is important. And Parel have a launch pad from a scrum on the halfway line. Scrums have proved to be eating up a lot of time. Uncontested scrums for some reason. We'll try and find out why. Little well gathered there by the Parel winger. The pod set up there by Parel. Look to take it forward over the advantage line. Ball's out. Let's attack the blind side. Ball just behind. Well done by the Parel winger, keeping the ball alive inside. Parel will look to attack now, spreading the ball. Good defense there by Fishhoek, just knocking Parel a bit backwards. But again, Parel look to run the ball. The ball should be more dry this half. There's not enough, or the moisture is dry. There's not much rain around. And Parel, the final pass, could not handle onto it, and unfortunately loses the ball forward. Once again, Fishhoek escape a 5-pointer, and they have a scrum inside their 22. The second half has pretty much started as a copy-paste of the first half. Scrum down deep inside the Fishhoek territory. Fishhoek will need to make sure they exit well from the scrum. Fishhoek look to kick deep into space. Is the bounce going to be favorable? Oh, it's a great opportunity. Fishhoek. Oh, Parel managed to clean up well at the back there. He's running a bit. He's running sideways, and he gets tackled, but not held. The kick into open space paid off for Fishhoek, as now they're defending inside the Parel half. Parel look to kick into space. Not gathered by Fishhoek. Puts his side a bit under pressure. What can he do here? Lost forward there by Fishhoek. Parel look to attack. The game looks like it's opening up a lot more than it did in the first half, a bit scrappy. Both sides looking to counter. Advantage being played for Vallei. Fisher playing the 9. Good hands there by Vallei. Again, poor discipline by Fisher has resulted in a penalty. It's never good seeing any rugby player down with an injury. Hopefully it's not serious. The medics are assessing Tozier. It would be unfortunate to see him go off the field. He's really been the star player for Fishhook this morning, gaining many meters for Fishhook. Vallei will use the penalty, possibly to kick into touch, set up a attacking line out. There's another stoppage in players. Vallei backline player down. Looks like an ankle. It looks like he'll be going off. He's been replaced. Oh, Vallei aren't kicking for touch. Another caught Fishhook a bit of guard there. They got over the advantage line. Good run there by Vallei. Getting well over the advantage line. They look to play it wide. Almost intercept there. Oh, pass just in front and just the winger found himself just a bit out of place to hold on to that ball. He knocks it back into touch. Fishhook again survive the onslaught from Vallei. There's another Fishhook player down. Hopefully he's all right. It looks like he's getting back on his feet. But stumbling. But stumbling to his feet, but it looks like they've replaced him. Hope it's nothing serious. Time's back on. Fishhook, another solid line out there. They look to kick into space. It won't find touch, but it's turned the back of the winger. Oh, good tackle there. Don't watch the feet, watch the ball, and he's done just that. Brought the Vallei player down. Vallei running a bit laterally there, but good defense there by Fishhook. Fishhook have somehow won the ball there. Was it legal? Fishhook not finding any space on the right-hand side. They managed to gain a few meters of territory. Again, pick and go. by Fisher gaining a couple of meters. They're trying to suck in the Vallei players and hopefully create an overlap. Oh, ball and all hit there by Vallei. Good defense. Fisher have lost about 10, 15 meters from that. Fisher looked again to run it up hard, but met with the same defense by Vallei. More. Again, oh, big bounce there by Fisher. Gee, great stuff there. Hopefully that ignites something here. Fisher going blind. Kicked, was charged down. Oh, great dummy. Cuts back inside. He finds he's offload. He finds a supporting runner. Fisher don't have backs deep, but a great charging, bollocking run. He gets around him. Just brought down just before the line. No. Try awarded there. Great stuff by Fisher. Huge hit in the middle of the field. Just created that extra spark that Fisher needed. And then a great short ball at the breakdown. Cuts, carved through, and manages to put the ball over the chalk. 5 points for Fisher. It's taken some time for Fisher to get on the scoreboard, but finally they score a cracking try, and this should ignite something by Fisher. They need that belief, and hopefully the fly half manages to add the extras. Be a tough kick on the left-hand side touch. Unfortunately, the conversion is unsuccessful. Just pulled it a bit to the left. 12-5 to Vallei. Oh, short kickoff there. Will it go over the 10? Yes, it does. Vallei can play it. Good offload. But the AR's flags out on the left-hand side. Fisher have the line out. Unfortunately, they've knocked it on. They've lost it forward. Vallei would like to strike back with a try of their own. Ball well presented there. Great short run. Well over the advantage line for Vallei. Running a bit lateral. Not held in the tackle there. He's allowed to continue to play. Fisher from the side. Fisher discipline. Letting them down. A nice cross kick. Is it gathered? Oh, unfortunately, he cannot gather it cleanly. And the referee will come back for the penalty. Just inside the Fisher 10. The referee is just discussing with the captain which penalty he would like. He's just playing two advantages. Fisher found himself offsides, and Vallei are going for poles. It's really been the story of Fishhoek's day, just giving away, conceding too many penalties, which has really stunted their momentum. And Vallei have never really felt the pressure. They know that a penalty will be coming somewhere on the way, and they've exploited that really well. Oh, the ball's falling off the tee. How much time left? The referee's just letting them know how much time's left to take the kick. Slight breeze has just picked up. The penalty is converted. 15 points to 5 Vallei. Fishhoek need something special here. They need another try just to give them something to play for. Fishhoek need to get this deep into the territory. No, it's fine. The kick's only as good as its chase, and Fishhoek were up there to make the tackle. Poor pass there, but well gathered there by the Vallei forward. Another bustling run there through the middle, taking play up to the halfway line. Vallei looked to exploit left-hand side, but the pass unfortunately went a tad forward. Fishhoek can breathe a sigh of relief. Fishhoek have a launching pad here. They look set to attack. Great scrum there by Vallei, putting the Fishhoek scrum under pressure. Fishhoek looks to attack wide. The ball's been called by the referee. Fishhoek need to get the ball back, otherwise it will be turnover ball. Fishhoek don't use it. Scrum, Vallei. He had no support there to manage to get the ball away, which resulted in the maul. The previous scrum, Vallei really dominated the piece. They will look to use this platform to run the bollocking runs that they've been doing all morning. Looked like an early push there from Vallei. Lucky to get away with it. Definitely an early push. Solid scrum there for Vallei. Another great run. Oh, that was definitely a good steal there by Fishhoek. Fisher looked to attack on the right-hand side. Oh, great break down the touch. He's got a lot of pace, but matched equally with a great hit by Parow, tackling him into touch. Fisher playing with a bit more passion, a bit more momentum on their side at the moment, this half. Fisher fortunately loses the ball forward. Parow have chosen the scrum on the 15. Vallei, another successful scrum for them. Better pass by the 9 to the 10. Kicks into space. Is it favourable bounce? No. Well covered there by Fisher. Fisher need to launch here. They need to get over the advantage line. Job one done. Protect the ball. Kicked into a bit of space there. Parow got it covered. On the blind side. Oh, there's no one defending here. He's great steps inside. Good hit. Great clean out there by Parow. They got quick ball. Forwards doing a job. Great upfield, taking the ball over the advantage line. The pods there. Couldn't find his man, and the ball rolls into touch. Unfortunately there for Parow, they really took the ball up many meters. The AR has spotted some foul play. The referee and the AR are just conferring. The referee is going to his pocket. This is unfortunate. A double yellow card here for Fisher. No, apologies, one yellow card. The second yellow card of the morning for Fisher is really not going to help there. Oh, great kick there on the 5. Parow definitely will use this line out. Hopefully it's a clean one for them in which they can attack. Will they resort to... No, it won't be a maul. Line out. A knock on there by Fisher at the line out. Fortunately, Parow get away with it and they have another crack at the try line. The yellow card was for a neck roll, which the AR picked up, which resulted in the Fish Hoek player being sent to the sin bin for 10 minutes. Uncontested scrum. Referee playing advantage. Fish Hoek 9 too eager. Great carry there by Parel. And he manages to dot down over the chalk. Again, poor discipline by Fish Hoek has resulted in Parel to capitalize and to get their third try of the morning. Possibly the easier kick of the morning for Parel, right in front. The conversion is successful. Flags raised, 22 points to 5. Short kick off there by Fish Hoek. Good hit. Parel looks to kick into space. The ball won't go directly to touch. Oh, loses the ball forward in the tackle. The Parel player knowing the rules really well, letting go before he picks up and plays. Penalty. Parel holding on at the breakdown. Relief for Fish Hoek. Fish Hoek looks to tap and go. Kicked into space. Parel do well there. They were never really under pressure. And Fish Hoek don't really gain much from that penalty. I would have kicked it deep into Parel territory, set up from their line out. Fish Hoek have had much success this morning with their line out. But fortunately for them, they managed to get Parel out into touch on the right-hand side, so they get a line out. Oh, commentator's curse. Fish Hoek managed not to hang on. They lose that line out. Knock-on advantage being played by the referee for Parel. Big carry there by Parel. Big hit there by Fish Hoek. A few big hits this morning. Little chip through. Favorable bounce, looks offload. Should be a definite 5 points. Parel managed to run round and score under the poles. Fantastic try by Vallei. Little grubber kick, favourable bounce. Looks to draw the man, offloads, and the winger brings it around to score under the poles. Great try there by Vallei. Conversion successful, and that brings the into the game. 29 points to 5 for Vallei. Fantastic try to end off their festival. Hard luck to Hoek. It's been a great learning experience for both these sides at a festival, at the Wynberg festival. Great to see the players thanking the match officials for the match. Hoek had moments of greatness this morning, but unfortunately their poor discipline and handling let them down. But when they did have the ball, they looked to do much with it. Vallei, great ball runs, great ball carries. They exploited the overlap in the beginning by, that Hoek had created.